I think John Coltrane represents he's the symbol of what it means to pursue something to the point of mastery, to pursue a language and a vocabulary to the point of total mastery of it in every aspect of, the art. He understood from an early age, in the early recordings, that tone mattered, and he figured out how to use his physiology, how to manage the tone, and how to use air in a way that was very different and distinct from the other people that were in Dennis Standoli's studio here. And so he understood air, and he managed air better than really just about any saxophone player, and likewise technique. And Standoli was a very detail-oriented person, and I feel like Coltrane, either intentionally or just by osmosis, figured out that if he was going to make a contribution to this music, it was going to be through this very detailed, precise investigation of every aspect of the thing. So sound production, you hear two notes and you know it's him, and you feel it's him. And phrasing and ideas, he's enormously clear in everything he does. In his writing on Love Supreme and in other points in his career, he's joined whatever emotional information he wants to get across with this formidable technique, which didn't just come from practicing the week before the session. It was a cumulative process of years and years of playing and playing, and at bat after at bat, and refining how his sound registered in the back of rooms. And people in Philly talked about hearing him play here as a young man and how intense his sound was, and you could be in the back of Peps or the Showboat or someplace and feel it. And not everyone got that, and you didn't get that overnight. You got that from going after it day after day. It's impossible to get a 14-year-old kid who's just started to play the saxophone as motivated as John Coltrane was at that age. It may be impossible. I shouldn't say it's impossible, but what you can do is show that this person, through his own determination and persistence, took his skills and developed them and refined them over and over again. And I don't know how, in a city that's as diverse and as alive as this one is, you stand up and go, pay attention to this guy, because he's an example of a kind of approach to life that we don't see very much anymore. But that's really what it is. It's almost, it transcends music. It's almost about, like, are you here to work and develop your skills on this planet? We have a very short time here on Earth. This guy made some choices about what he was going to do every day to develop the way he communicated with other people and other musicians on the bandstand. And I don't know how to convey that to people, because we're in a culture that wants to be hit over the head within 30 seconds with the hook, and then again 30 seconds later with the same hook. And what we're talking about with this kind of mastery is something that maybe you can feel it in 30 seconds, but to really appreciate the level of work that was involved, it takes a